What is up, guys? Cyh Kaitoh here today. I'm with my boy Dexter. Hey, and we have the others like we have Digimons and Vanguards over there. Well, that's not the main point. Main point is today we're gonna be here doing a deck profile for trains. Why did you choose this pretty set, my boy?
Simple brain deck.
Yeah.
Brain deck.
OTK Bunga Bunga.
Unga bunga.
Choo choo. Like just go into the spice.
Okay. First up, we're going to talk about the monsters, guys. So, simple is simple. One of this,
Why?
you just want one piece. Two, any more than that feels like a brick. And the effect, you only want the effect for the end turn to search your deck for a level 10 Earth Machine. The battle effect, he has a battle effect, but I don't think you're going to resolve this much at all, or even ever.
During main phase, deal 500 damage and you come battle phase.
Yeah, so
Time call.
bad card.
Time call.
Play one just in case to search, then salvage it every day with the cards later. Okay. One Prankatops because
We go in second, right?
yeah, you're going second. Prankatops is a good card, although it's limited. Good cards are good cards. Play good cards.
It is still good for a reason, and it's limited for a reason.
Next one.
We'll go over the very weird stuff first. So 4 Kaijus.
How many times you break?
Well, breaking in this deck is every day.
Yeah, boy.
Play one Gamma Seal because Gamma Seal is the smallest kaiju, and well, you just want to run it over. You play the Light Kaiju because it's level 10.
It's a machine.
And it's a machine and it's a free special. If you give your opponent Gamma Seal, it's a free special. So free specials are good.
Yes.
So, and level 10, so
Make trains.
yeah, make trains. Moving up the line, we have, well, 3 Flying Rail Cars. This card is one of your biggest playmakers in the entire game. Paired it up with your Field Spell, it's very good. Essentially +1. When it's normal or special, you can choose one level 10 Earth Machine from your graveyard and pull it back up in defense position, but its effects are negated. Then once per turn, you can target another card. This card and that card gain the same levels. So you can do a very cheeky play. You give your opponent Gamma Seal, your special, normal, both of them level 10, right? You Xyz.
Damn.
Or if you want, you can make both of them level 4 instead and go into Abyss Dweller, but I don't play that.
Because you're going to kill them anyway.
Yeah, it's like, don't play Abyss Dweller in trains, guys.
You want to kill them, not let them live.
2 Pegasus Night Train, well, you play this because it's a normal. Yeah, on normal, you can normal summon this card without tribute, and if you do, its attack becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. But that doesn't matter. What you want is a level 10 normal summon for free.
Why not 3 piece?
It's one of those things. Play 3, too much. Play 2, just enough. Play 1, don't see it. Not nice, man. 2 Bullet Expressoids because this card is honestly amazing. I do know some people play 1 and not 2. But I think 2 is a better amount since just in case it gets banished or it gets call by, gets even lead or whatever, it's like at least you have 2. You will just use the on summon effect a lot more. If you control at least 1 Earth Machine, you can special this from your hand. So like I said, 1 normal, 1 special, 1 free rank 10 or link 2. Then it has a when it's on the field, when it attacks the time, you need to discard 2 cards to attack, which is not ideal. And you hardly ever use it unless it's very desperate, so you don't use that either. What you want is the 3rd effect. During the end phase that this card was sent to the graveyard this turn, you can salvage any machine, Earth Machine back to your hand. So that's the part, and you can use things to chain link to prevent Ash or preventing funny hand traps, and it's pretty good. Play 2.
Play 2, see it. Play 1, don't see it.
Yeah, same thing.
Hand traps.
Hand traps, 3 Ash. Don't need to tell you why 3 Ash is good. 3 Maxis.
Self-explanatory. Yeah, we know.
Then the crowning jewel of any train deck, Gary Train. When your Earth Machine is normal or special summon successfully, you can show this card from your hand, and if you do special summon it, but its stats are half during this turn.
During this turn.
Yeah.
No, half forever.
Oh, half forever. Okay, it's
Okay,
half
never
forever.
mind.
But it doesn't matter because you're not using it to run over anything. You're using it as a free fodder, so you normal, you special this from the hand. Free card. Then when this card is detached as a material at the time, it starts a new chain and you destroy one card on the field. It helps, it helps deal with some problematic cards or back row or whatever weird things the opponent might have. So play 3 because, well, it's good.
It's the best card.
Yeah, it's the best card.
Egyptian god card. Hey, Egyptian god cards.
Next we move on to the spells. Let's go through all the staples first because
We are playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
yeah. So all by the grave.
Why not two? Why not two?
Well, it's limited.
It's semi-limited, is it?
Semi.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Play
Never mind.
one.
Never mind.
Nah, play one. Just because C2 of it not good. One.
You want your combo piece?
Shisha Shosei. I don't have to explain to you why Shisha Shosei is good.
Because it's good. It's god card.
Terraforming.
Yeah.
Harpies Feather Duster because you're going second most of the time, so Harpies clear everyone else.
Hey.
Tell those nasty Altergeist players to eat it. Now this is a bit different. I play only one Twin Twister, although it might feel redundant that I'm also playing Harpies, but then Twin Twister can help you discard some of your bricks in your hand, and it can help for Stampede's effect, since Stampede can bring back the Earth Machine from the graveyard. So by discarding anything, you essentially can gain a little plus, and since you're going second, you want to get rid of those pesky back rows. Elderlich, Altergeist,
whatever it
is, as long as there's a lot of back row and you're going second, play. Then your bog standard tree train fields. This card helps you unbrick so hard it's not even funny. Play 3 because it's that good. Although the condition of using the effect is a bit steep, but then play 3 unbricks your entire hand. Very good card.
Your opponent don't take damage this turn, right?
Yes, but then you don't use that during your turn. You can use it on your opponent's turn and it still works.
Yes. It's a free plus.
Yes, free plus. And every Earth Machine's best friend. 3 emergency schedules.
Damn.
This card will save your ass so many times that it's not even funny. Essentially, the effect is if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can use it. You special summon a 4 at a 5, 4 or lower and 5 or higher Earth Machine from your deck in defense position, but their effects are negated. And essentially, that allows you to do a lot of weird things. And if for whatever reason this set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effects, you can search your deck for up to one level 10 Earth Machine and add it to your hand, which is pretty good.
That's a lot of sentence.
Yeah, but all once per turn. So C1 of it's happy, C2 of it,
But it's still free though.
yes, it's free.
It's still free.
Something I play on the side. I play one limited removal. As you can see, it's in English because I couldn't find a Japanese foil, so English foil. Limited removal, pure dumb good. Helps you close up games sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. But then, big damage go brrrr.
It's the best card machine they can ever have.
Yeah. Then this card, some people love it, some people hate it. I absolutely love it. That is
Mystic Mine.
Mystic Mine.
I like it.
You play this because your deck is very prone to bricking, and because of bricking, play this. Helps you unbrick a lot.
If you break, you lose the game.
Yeah, if you break, you lose the game. So Mystic Mine, although a lot of people don't like it when you use a Mystic Mine on them, but then win games.
You have to live.
Win game, get bitches.
You didn't live, boy.
Yeah. Okay, now the traps. Traps are really standard. You play 3 imperms because you're going second deck. You'll want a lot of negate potential during your first turn. And if you just happen to go and your opponent makes you go first, set it. Free back row negation too. So sometimes, not always, but it's a good card.
So yeah,
play good cards.
we play good cards.
Yeah. Then lastly, 2 Solemns.
Why not Judgment?
Well, Judgment takes half your life points. That's scary. The reason you don't see any pots in this deck because I'm scared.
We are scared.
I'm scared.
We don't unga bunga.
Yeah, this is crazy but not crazy enough. So you know, play 2 solos, that's it. No,
That's all we need.
yep.
And for the extras,
Okay.
the spicy stuff.
Extra decks, fairly bog standard. You have, obviously, 2 good stuff maxes because it's a level 10, it's a rank 10, it's a rank 10. So, you know, why
not?
not play it? Then
没有，现在很伤心啊！他打我的时候都没讲那种东西。
you have 3 Super Doras because if your opponent makes you go first, play Super Dora and make a wall. Just make a 4K wall. Most decks have trouble going over this card because it's just so fucking big, man. And by detaching the material from it, it becomes untargetable by any other card effects except for itself. So essentially, it becomes a 4K wall. Unless your opponent plays something like fucking Chaos Max Mega Morph to run into you, they are not killing this card ever.
He sure leaves.
Yep. Then those are. Then following, these are all one-offs that I think I like to play, but then you might disagree.
Yeah, Galaxy Destroyer.
One Galaxy Destroyer, because well, dude, it's a big guy. For three level 10s, you can make it. It has a spell speed 4, back row removal, which is pretty good. Spell speed 4, man.
Although it's not quick effect, but yeah.
Although it's not a quick effect, but it's pretty good. What comes out once in every 10 games or so. Very rare card. Then Sky Palace, same thing. Just more pinpoint removal. Combine it with Dairy Train, you get to remove 2 things from the field, which is
for free.
Yeah, for free, and burn your opponent for 1,000 life points.
Still free.
Yeah, very good card.
But they cannot attack this turn, so yeah.
Yeah, so play
win,
one.
You win some, you do
Yeah,
some.
play 1 because you can get rid of certain things like you don't want a sometimes you don't want a blanket removal because you might get Awakening the Dragon. So one-on-one removal prevents most things like Starlight Road. Your opponent playing Starlight Road in this format.
We don't do that here.
Then, well, the reason why we play so many rank 10s, 2 Libbies.
The best card.
Yes, shout out to rank 10 Yugioh. Rada, my boy, told me to play 2 this card because this card is good.
It is good.
Yeah. This card is what you mean by big, fun, stupid. You can rank it up into any level 10 machine, Xyz monster, and once per turn you can detach 1 material. It gains permanent 2k attack and defense, and it can attack the number of monsters equal to its Xyz material plus 1. So if you ranked up, let's say using, I don't know, Galaxy Destroyer with 3 materials, he can attack 4 times.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
That's just cheating.
But the only downside is this boy, other than being big and being destructive,
Then nothing
has no protection whatsoever. So if you do not kill your opponent with him, well, it's gonna be a lot of trouble. But thankfully, our God and Savior Konami has responded with our requests and gave us the one and only Divine AA Zeus.
The god card.
Yes.
One of the god cards.
Every Xyz deck's most powerful card.
They made a mistake giving us this.
Yeah, so essentially if you fail to kill your opponent using Libby, main phase 2, rank it up, bastard.
You have 2 evenly.
Yes, essentially evenly on legs. And since it's not once per turn, if you have enough materials, you can activate twice in a chain, and your opponent's just gonna fucking hate you. Like, really hate you.
Please Konami, make it once per chain. Please Konami, make it once per chain.
Okay, then now we are moving on to Link Monsters. Really bog standard stuff. 2 Angry Knuckleheads because this card is good. This card can interact with your opponent during their turn, and it's one of the best cards ever. You know the pesky fuse spell that we had just now? Yeah, this one. During your opponent's turn, if you discarded your it uses effect, which is discard a hand, and you special summon a level 10 Earth Machine monster in defense position, but the effects are negated, you can trigger Revolving Switchyard's first effect, which allows you to special summon a level 4 monster from your deck and treat it as a level 10. So what you can essentially do is you can cheat out a couple monsters. You can cheat out this guy, and Pegasus effect will cheat out a level 10 in your graveyard. It can be anything actually, doesn't really matter. But then essentially you got 3 monsters for free.
Damn.
You get 3 monsters for free on your opponent's turn, and you'll all be in defense position, but then better than nothing.
You're making a full board opponent's turn.
Yeah, you're essentially making them unfun the game. Then you play 1 Stag Beetle.
Why?
This card, honestly speaking, is for your opponents that leave everything in defense position and think they're safe.
For now.
Yeah, emergency schedule, a thing out, normal, special, go into Libby,
Pierce
crash
defense.
crash into all of them. His essentially effect is the things he points to gives piercing damage and 6k and 6,000 piercing damage. Not fun. Not fun at all.
There is pain in the butt. Look.
Yeah, 2 hits, dead.
Dead.
Now for a bit of a different opinion. Some people will choose to play this and some people don't, but 1 Borrow Load and 1 Borrow Sword. Very weird.
But you never make them, right?
Very rarely. Borrow Sword comes out very rarely.
Once in the blue moon.
Yeah, essentially if your opponent lets you do your entire heavy knuckle chain combo and you get 3 monsters, you normal summon the last, make it to this. And well, you don't have to know how Borrow Sword is good, right? Like Borrow Sword, double damage, play card, good card. Borrow Load is essentially the same thing but less violent compared to Borrow Sword. Steals a monster, but then there's also another thing. It's like it's here just for being sake of being here.
For any case, we don't have to know. We need to play it.
Yeah, it's like more of an in case of emergencies. Okay. Lastly, we are going through the side deck. The side deck,
Simple.
simple. You play 2 Nibiru because
Why not?
Nibiru is good.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, play Nibiru. 2 Lancias for for those occasional matches, Tri Brigades,
But you're not
Phantom Knights, and Burning Abyss. Those cards, very good.
But you don't like this card, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but then it's pretty good. It's like unless you're fighting a surprise Thunder Dragon and you pop this, make him pay. Then 2 Dark Ruler No Mores. Hey, you wonder why I don't play 3? Because once per turn.
Yes, once per turn.
You want to see it, but then not necessary that often also, and you don't want it too many in your hand. And this is a good card. Good card. Play good cards.
And you already break a lot in your deck. You don't want to run more bricks.
Lightning Storm.
Still once per turn.
Yeah. You play 2 because once per turn and discarding a hand to either blow up their spell and traps or their monsters. Very niche. It's a very weird card. I mean, like I play it just because it's essentially like a 2nd and 3rd duster.
And just because.
And yeah, it's just good, but then not always. Use with caution. D barrier.
Zodiacs, Shadows.
Yeah, just anyone that uses a lot of heavy extra decks, just use this, shut them out, then run them over. Now, 3 evenly matches.
Best card.
As a going second deck, don't think so much.
Just open it.
Yeah, if your hand's breaking, just use it.
Use it. Use it. Not once per turn.
Yeah, so even if you have 2 in hand, you can chain them back to back. And your opponent's gonna look at you with all their weird looks because you chain 2 back to back evenly on them. And good card. Play good cards.
Yes, play good cards.
Lastly,
The Wii Woo Butter.
the one and only Red Reboot. I wish I could play more. I really wish I could play more.
Wish to open back.
Yeah, at 2, yes.
3 and
Don't put there 3.
Don't put there 3.
Don't put there 3.
we've been through enough.
Yeah, it's like Red Reboot is essentially one of the best cards as a going blind second player because you don't want your opponent doing weird things on your turn, so it's like
We just want to kill them.
yeah, just open this, reboot.
Kill them.
What happens if your opponent makes you go first and you draw into it? Well,
We don't do that.
well,
We don't do that here.
yeah, you don't try to do it, but if it does happen, set it and hope for the best.
Yep. Yeah, so guys, that's for the deck profile. We have the decks again for Dexters, and if you guys got anything want me to know, you can leave it down in the comments down below, and be sure to like the video and sub the channel as always, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.